Let's go, motherfuckers. We got quadruple sets to do. It's time to fucking sweat like a savage and get shredded. I'm already shredded, but I'm gonna keep staying shredded. I'll never stop. I hope I get everybody on the same page, man. America, especially. One of the most fucking, I guess we're the fattest country on the fucking planet, I guess. It ain't coming from me. I let myself go once in my life, and I went up fucking 325 plus and down to 220 in fucking, what, 11 months, 9 months. Just discipline, sacrifice. That's it. Very simple. Always had it. Just fucking all those pain meds and shit, right? All the breakthrough pain meds, all the zany bars. Fuck it. It's all over. It's been all over. I got 7 years coming up, and I got 24 years coming up without a hangover from booze or cocaine. If I could do it, anyone could do it. No AA, no NA, nothing. Just self-respect. But if that helps you, AA, NA, it's not a bad thing for people. It really ain't. I'm not against it. I just don't want sympathy for shit I did to myself. Haters. They jump in, they jump out. They have no clue. You know why? Lazy. Lazy people. But it's all good. I don't give a fuck. Stay lazy. I spend a lot of time hustling down because of the wine. Oh, yeah. Night, meditation, night, make an addict. I'm making carrots for rabbits. Got to take what we want. Let these other rappers front. You'll take that. You'll get that. Pack runners. Pack burners. Mustache burner. Blow, blow. Roll no time to your home. When I had zone. And I'm not having it. Short circuit. Una jungle. Jungle bouquet. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, people. Don't be scared. Only cowards are scared. A lot of cowards out there act like tough guys, but couldn't do shit. You know it, I know it. They know it, I know it. Pyramid. Pyramid. A broken bone. Bangs off evil. Grenade. All because of one round. Maybe a bigger bucket. America. And, you. Yeah, you. Just every day. A little grass for training. Every cold defense. The front, I gotta start to finish. Cause we cold defenses. In the front, gotta start to finish. Cause we cold defense. And then I better lay with a glizzy. Act up. You're gonna have to national card the backup. And get her like one dude. Wu-Tang Clan, man, we banned from the tunnels. We went through. And then we come through. Donnie Brasco. The infrared lenses. Fendants. Roller plate is hit by the book. I was hit by the book. Hit by the book. I was hit by the book. Mom, I smoke weed to keep me calm. Got a bad motherfucker when they read my palms. Got your front to start to finish. Start to finish. We call the finish. That motherfucker wants to go to the farm. Ready to get this shit in, people? I hope you ain't lazy out there. There ain't no excuse, man. Use an excuse. Good luck with that. You'll be using that excuse the rest of your life. I can't sugarcoat nothing for you people, man. All I can do is do this. Hank the Tank, you gonna train, motherfucker? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. You're always up early. I like to see that, bro. Or you've been up fucking, doing content or something. But at least you put the work in, dude. You gonna train? You gonna train? 'Cause I've done this so many times on here. I just show people what I do. You know what I mean? It's the first day of the week. You know what I mean? Training. 6 days. Like I never quit, kid. Never. You train like I train, right? You'll be a straight up savage. I promise you, dude. Get shredded, pour, sweat. I got number one on UFC 309. I got 44 on 309. I got 44th. The John Jones one, right? Yeah, I always smoke a joint before I train. Always. And I gotta clean up my fucking studio too. Cut me, Mick. Nah, I don't get hit like that, man. No, my head moves, man. Never been dropped. I get the 44, 44. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I'm not showing on YouTube though, but I got plenty. But I like using my hands and my feet. You know, all right? See, dude, I know you hate John Jones. I'm going to have to show you, brother. See, I'm old school champion gear, right? But here you go, brother. I know you're going to hate this. It's all right, though. You know, John Jones, brother. A real one, too. You know, see, see? Yeah, a real one. I guarantee your only loss was against John Jones, right? Now he's gonna humble fucking Aspinall. What are people gonna say after he humbles Aspinall? Because he's gonna humble Aspinall. I promise you that. And me, you could have a fucking side bet if you want. Only bet with your head, not over it. Because I take action on football, so I always get paid. And people get paid when they want to. So, and I got football cards too. If you want football cards, you get your football cards. Just take a screenshot of it. You hold on to that. And if you win, you win. You get spent $5, $10. Fuck. You see all the rules on the back of the card. I'm sorry, brother. You made a lot of fucking head movement. It's all but Ronda's really good for women's MMA, right? But who she lost to was a Golden Glove champ. Oh, I'll walk out. People, everyone thinks pro fighters can't be beat. That's funny. Because I spar with a lot of pros and a lot of really good boxers. And they were like, damn, man, you should be fucking fight. Well, what do you think I'm doing in that sparring with you? I got fucking kids. Yeah, hey, you know what? You check everyone's urine because I'm sure everyone's fucking cheating. I never cheat. I never used roids ever. I never needed roids. I did roids. I did 1 week worth of roids in my ass one time. I'm like, I got enough fucking energy and I got enough fucking anger issues, so I didn't need no fucking steroids. Then I shot it 1 week worth in my leg one time. My leg was like this big. And I went to the hospital, right? And the guy goes, you fucking idiot. That's what the doctor said. I go, well, at least you're a fucking real motherfucker, because most people don't call me that. He goes, no. He goes, I know. He goes, I'm not saying it to be a fucking wise ass. He goes, you are an idiot for doing that, though. I go, yep, I was. He goes, you don't need them fucking roids. Look at the size of you. I go, yeah. I go, I'm natural heavyweight, man. I'm just 220. Perfect weight. That's why I fought. That's why I fought on here. I'll show you. My last fight was like 218. Because I didn't eat all day. Because I didn't want to eat all day. I didn't want to eat. You know, you don't want to eat when you train. I didn't eat before I train. I'm having just look. You can see it in the water, creatine. That's it, dude. There I am, right there, bro. That was a little over 7 years ago. A little over 8 years ago. I got 7 years coming up off all the pain meds and everything. Look at. I thought I was slick trying to hide my stomach and shit. I was 325 plus here. On the right, I'm 225. But here's my last fight. Let me see. Right here. Here's my last fight. I don't know. No, well, it's up there, but you can't see it up there. But let me see. Hold on. I gotta have it. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I was two. Oh shit, I gotta get rid of that one first. That would help, huh? I got it right there. Oh shit. You're gonna have to check this one because that's the back, I guess. So there I am right there. Up on the top right. That was my last fight, 99. Well, that was a fight for diabetes. I was supposed to fight a cop there or a fucking CO or a sheriff or something. Guy never showed up. I had to fight this guy that was 15-0 amateur, big brother, big black American kid. Kid was fucking and my corner guy right there, that was in my corner. He said, I heard his corner saying that, don't let this kid hit you, talking about me. This kid hits hard, because they see me hitting fucking the bag of Mets like earlier, like about an hour prior to the fight, because there was a bunch of fights, charity. Gary the Tiger Boleto, that's who I did it for. He's paralyzed now, but he's like 29-0 as a lightweight boxer. He's on the HBO series, looking for like with Sugar Ray Leonard and them guys. I forget what it was called, but he's still a really good kid, man. I think his son fights MMA right now. Gary the Tiger Boleto. You go look him up, bro. I got a lot of friends that are pro boxers. My friend that passed away, Steven, the fighting tunnel rat Sigliano, his father trained me. Eddie Macaloni, he died. Steven Sigliano died, God bless his soul. Paulie Gravel. That was his AKA from me. And Eddie. Who else did I lose? I was Sean Gannon, who beat Kimbo Slice. He went to school together. I used to spar with him. He died just like last year or 2 years ago. I'm just gonna let this one. Well, this will be about an hour fucking workout. You should do it, fucking. You should do it, brother. You should do it, brother. I think you'll be happy if you did it. You got to get the first one in, the first training session in for yourself, and then after a week of being sore, you'll be fucking ready to kill it, dude. God creates monsters too, Jones. Absolutely, dude. Dude, I don't know what he does out of the fucking octagon. I don't know him, dude. I know his brother was here and he did really good here. You know what I mean? Won Super Bowl rings. Someone said, someone like at the UFC at ESPN was saying he has a brother. No, he has two brothers that won Super Bowl rings, Arthur and Chandler. They don't even know that. Imagine that fucking shit. Like, how do you not know John Jones has fucking two brothers that fucking won champion? It's genetics, dude. It's just genetics. He and John Jones says, see this scar on my head? The only one that ever gave me a scar was he said that was his brothers or something. He lost his sister when he was young. His sister was like a mother to them because their mother was always working, and their father was a preacher, always working. You know what I mean? The sister kind of took care of them all, the boys, you know. Football players, yeah. Well, they probably helped. You know, it's all who you know, bro. It's not who you blow. It's not who you kiss ass to. It's who you know. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, but here's the problem with me, brother. All the people I know don't know technology. I just started learning technology a couple of years ago, and that's why I'm producing this third album. Not because my producer was better than the first two, because I understand technology now, and I watched him, you know, producing. It's not as hard as people think. If you know music theory and understand music and play bass and guitar and know how to spit fucking metal, or I could rap like a motherfucker, dude. Death of the mother figure is it there? Well, it was a sister, but you know, yeah, he lost his mother recently too. But he seems good to me, bro. I don't know. He seems like humble now. Here's the thing with John Jones. What makes him so good, Hank, is he studies. And Aspinall was saying this. There's not a lot of tape on me. I don't give a fuck if there's a lot of tape on you. John Jones just don't go by the tape. He's gonna adapt to everything you do. He's not just gonna let you walk in there and hit him. He's gonna kick you, kick you, kick you. You think Stipe wanted to hit him? But I blame his repressed fans. No, I know, bro. Listen, he had no reason to be a bad person. But here's the thing. I fucking pied like a motherfucker. I sold a lot of coke. I did time for it though. You know what I mean? I saw a lot of cocaine. I got a lot of fights in the streets. That's why I started boxing. People, older friends of mine, like older, like two generations ahead, was saying, Robbie, go to Eddie Sigliano. That's Stevie, the fighting tunnel rat Sigliano's father. And I picked him up one day, and we went up to his son, his older son, who just passed away this past year too. He died of cancer. Went to his garage, and he had the whole setup in there. And then on Fridays, he'd bring me to Petronelli's and fucking Spa with like Robbie Sims and guys there, you know, in Brockton. So that was, and you know, I already knew the fundamentals because I was trained by my mentor. You know what I mean? He's a heavyweight champ in the Marine Corps, Brig, prison for the Brig. He was in the 8 years, 6 years in the Marines, 2 years in the Brig, because he was selling weed to his friends in the Brig. That's it, in San Diego. So someone ratted him out, you know. He's peak whiny right now. He's gonna get paid a lot of money for Aspinall, though. Terrible thing. Yeah, football players, rest in peace. No question, brother. I know who Roy Orbison is, dude. I'm a wicked music head, dude, and I learned about him through like my mother and stuff like that. I used to listen to like Janis Joplin because my mother would have it on in the house and stuff when I was a kid. But at nighttime, I listened to the 8 tracks, right? Queen, fucking Zeppelin, fucking Jimi Hendrix, and the first 2 albums I bought. You want to know, dude? I'll tell you right now. The first 2 albums I bought, no bullshit, Kiss Alive 2 and Black Sabbath, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I got this on the iPad so I can move it around when I'm training, you know. Let me ask you something, Hank. You're pretty good with tech. Should I do this outside or should I do this inside? Because inside you're not going to really see it enough. You know, you're not going to be able to see technique and everything on training because that's really important. Let me see, brother. You're a good kid, Hank. You know, you should say to Skate. Didn't Granite fucking Bobby Nizzle have you on his platform all the time whenever you wanted to come on and talk fights and make picks? He didn't even ask me once. See, that's what I'm talking about. Loyalty is really important. I like Skate though. I like him. I don't give a fuck about that anyways. I just find it, you know, kind of disrespectful. Just don't hurt my wind at all. All right. It's time to sweat and shred like a motherfucker. Like, I don't play games when I train, all right? After I'm done with like 4 or 5 sets in a row, I take like 4 or 5, 6, 7 minutes off, and I do another 4 or 5 sets, all one after another. There ain't no playing games here. That's for endurance. That's for everything, strength conditioning, and shadow boxing at least 1,000 punches. We'll throw with heavy hands, not just with my regular hands, heavy hands. And then I'm gonna go hit the bag. I got my 16-ounce gloves with my wraps, everything. I'll go hit the heavy bag for 10 rounds with 16-ounce gloves on, and do more running. I'll run and on the treadmill, all that stuff. I'm only, dude. I love skate. I'm just busting his balls, bro. But go look on the live feeds right on mine. There's at least 200 of them, right? You'll see them on there a bunch of times. I don't care. You guys have good, what's it called, chemistry. You know what I mean? You guys have good. I'm happy for you guys. I really am. I'm not a hater. I thought, was it heavyweight? Really? That's fucking good, man. Because my mentor was heavyweight champion. He was 187 pounds. Like the fucking guy that was supposed to fight. Fucking, I don't know, sick or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but he got the chance to fight, and he beat the heavyweight champ. So he's the heavyweight champ in the Marine Corps brig. He taught me the fundamentals because he's a bookie. His father was a God bless his soul, his father. But my mentor, he just sits in the house down the cellar all day and takes action from 11 in the morning till like fucking 7:30 at night. Let's see if you guys could hear this. Can you hear that? We did the Wu-Tang Killer Army. We indivisible. We never fall. We stand tall like skyscrapers. And justice for all. Analog. We'll digital Wu-Tang Killer Army. We indispensable. We never fall. We stand tall like skyscrapers. And justice for all. All right, time to go outside and train. You guys come with me. Let's get it. I got my waters all iced up. All iced up. And I got my punk out Gatorade. Shit, it's not even sunny enough yet, but I'll be fucking done training when the sun is coming up. There's nothing like it. No feeling in the world. Lights are already up. Lights are already up. Yeah. It's Christ Mass, not Christ Mass. It's not Christmas, it's Christ Mass. Jesus Christ is Mass. That's it. Us Catholics. Not even Catholics around here say that, but I do. I'm not a fucking make you for stupid, I guess, you know. We digital Wu-Tang. We did for sure. I'm just going in my hallway there to grab the weights. The big weights for shrugs and small weights for just 21s. But a lot of push-ups, a lot of squats, a lot of shadow boxing, and a lot of jumping rope and a lot of abs. I could do a lot of shit right here. I got shit here to do today, so it's like I'm not going to the gym today. I'm going tomorrow. I'm just banging out my training right here. I'm going to show you guys, Hank, I'm going to show you some shit. If you could stay up for a little bit, because I know you're like 3 hours or a couple hours behind me. Because I know you're not on the East Coast. I'm pretty sure you're not. All right, let's get this in. I'm just grabbing out of the weights. Over here. 3 times. Make your own savage for watching. Good. I hope you could at least bang out like 4 quadruple sets with me out of 10. If you could do that, Hank, that's a good start. I'm sorry, brother. I'll read the comments in between. Let me see. I remember that. All right, grandfather. Grandpa was over 200 pounds and ran the neighborhood every morning. Oh, yeah. I ran my neighborhood too until I gave up on crime. Cash rules everything around. You get the money. Another dollar bill, y'all. We are blessed to have lives this long. Absolutely, brother. We are blessed, bro. I like technology, man. Thoughts on the original Halloween? I love the original Halloweens. I was like 8, 9 years old or something like that when I watched the first one and second one. I think number 1 and 2 are the best. When Jason was at the bottom of Crystal Lake, fucking next, with a cinder block to his leg. Perfect fucking city shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, wait till you hear this new my third album, man. You're gonna be like, damn, that's the craziest white boy I know. Creatine, just creatine. Not, I'm trying to be no fucking. I get really big and strong anytime. Bodybuilding, I wouldn't tell anyone not to lift weights, but it's not good when you're fighting. It's not the best thing in the world. The best training is body weight training and technique, fundamentals that you learn in boxing. All right, first thing is stretch it. So your knees, right? Bring your feet together, not all the way together so you don't crunch your balls, right? But roll in circles. Bend your knees and roll them. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Stretch, right? Now roll your shoulders. Keep your hands all the way apart from your body and roll your shoulders. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Loosen up your body. Never forget the stretch during, before, and after. I used to never stretch. No. Every disc is going a different direction in my back, from my tailbone all the way up to my neck. When I landed on my head in 2003. And when people say I have a bad back, I can't work out well. Here I am with the worst, the most, just everything you can have wrong with your back, I have it. I won't let them cut me open. Yeah, I'll be in pain. I'm in pain right now. I'll be in pain, but my mental will be fucking good. I'll be humble. That's what training does to me. But it's always good for physical, but it's good for your mental too. I'm 3 years old. I'm in better shape than, and I don't even mean this is like a put down. Way better shape than guys my age. And 20 and 30-year-olds, they can't keep up with me. Like, they actually come up to me and give me respect. I'm like, you're ready to get dropped. And they just come up and say, no, we getting over it. Damn, like, how do you train so hard? I go, it's just focus. I'm not trying to talk to nobody when I'm training. If people want to get some help, I'll give them help. That's why I do this once in a while. People want it privately done, then we'll do it private. I don't go live for that. I've done people private before. They thank me after a month. The people that stuck with it. I had one person stick with it for 2 months.
And he said he's never felt better in his life. And all the ones that finish at 30, they're still training, and they feel great. All right. Jump over first. Jump. You get a fucking jump rope for fucking $5. I'll tell you what, they're right. A jump rope will humble you. Just jump rope itself will humble you. I know plenty of people who said it. Fucking jump rope will humble you. Yes, it will. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to breathe, that's one thing you learn with good trainers. They'll teach you all that shit. All street fights are, those are easy. When you're in the ring for 3 minutes a round and 6 rounds or 8 rounds or whatever, with 2 different or 3 different fucking boxers, 2 rounds each, that's how you get good. But you don't have to go crazy. So that's one set, right? Push-ups. Push the earth. Make sure the elbows are behind your body. And don't lock your elbows. I got my feet up, inclines. Do not lock your elbows. Don't lock your elbows like this when you're doing push-ups. Keep them bent just a little bit. You'll never fuck up your elbows that way. Alright. Yeah, core. Very important to do your core. That's where a lot of your power comes from when you throw punches. Don't let your head hit the ground. Make sure you're right near your ears and your temples. Don't pull your head. Make your body do the work. Don't make your hands pull your head up. That's like cheating. Yeah, you see my hands are just right beside my head, that's it. Because I'm, when you run out of box, your hands are always up and coming right back. You never know. Keeping your hand out there. It's always right back. See? Very simple. And that's 25, I think. And have some lower abs. Don't let your feet hit the ground. Don't let your feet hit the ground. Over there. Stupid. I know people can get paid with ads, but horrible ads. Listen, let me take a low step. So it's our 3 sets right now. Alright. I'm going to teach you guys 21s. Actually, 100 punches first. switch it up. Never off balance. Balls to your feet. Head off the center line. Just a little tiny bit. That's 4. Let me see. Maybe it is better over here. You guys can see. It's not good. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. We'll do it like that. This is a city. You're gonna see a lot of cars going. Trucks everywhere. Come on, I have to train. Train with me, brother. Oh, you're a young kid. You should be able to do this. You can take a break after that. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't even want to hurt nobody. Alright, now I can read things. Okay, so Cam Neely was one of the best. Oh, I didn't watch that, dude. Hey, Sean, what's happening, brother? I didn't watch anything yesterday. I didn't watch no fights yesterday. Sundays are my days off. Mondays are my days off, too. Usually I train on Tuesdays through Saturdays, but this whole winter I'll be training Monday, like through Saturdays, like 6 days. 3 at the gym, 3 outside. Usually you see me down the park, but this shit don't work down the park. I gotta, do it at the end of my workout. Show my last set or something. It inspires a lot. That one set inspires a lot of people. I've got a lot of emails privately. I've gotten thank yous on Discord from certain people that are members on the channel from way back. I'm 53. I'm legally disabled. If I could do this, anyone could do it. Just think about that. Reminds me of DOC and Little Max, and the Wii. My daughter had the Wii. My daughter's just turned 30. She teaches people how to beat all the Pokemon games. I think she has like a YouTube channel, like fucking 200-something thousand subscribers. My daughter. She's been doing it for years. Like I never cared about this stuff. Because if I knew about this, I would have showed like jobs that I was running, like 500-foot shafts and shit. That would have been great content for people. I love the special freedom of cities. Yeah, I've been here 53 years, bro. Like I wanna. Next year I get my early retirement, so and my son will be done with college. My last kid will be done with college, and I'm done. I get not only that I get my disability, not only that I got a $2 million plus a year mushroom fucking business starting, like for chefs and restaurants and high money restaurants and shit. Weekly I'll be starting at 100 pounds, and over a month or two I'll be at 1,000 pounds because I'll have more places. I'm gonna have like 4 places to every week. They fucking flour and fucking and fruit. It's unbelievable. And I'm gonna create strains of weed too. I gotta get really good what's it called, soil, really good nutrients. You gotta buy the soil, Costs like $90 for a tube like this, about that wide. You get like 10 of those every time you start your grows. You know what I mean? With weed, with cannabis, and even with mushrooms. But mushrooms, the ones I get come in a big block bag like that, and you could get mushrooms out of those for 4 times. Every time a bunch come out, grow 1 to 6 weeks, all depends on the strain. And these are all for edibles, for restaurants and shit, right? And you're gonna see how big I build that business. Like I'm not just gonna stick with like one grow site. I'm gonna have like 5 different grow sites, and everyone's gonna know what the fuck they're doing. There ain't gonna be no incompetent people. I hire quick and I fire quick, because I ran the biggest jobs underground in Massachusetts, probably on the East Coast next to New York. I know the business managers in New York, and I have them on the podcast soon, because the one here is a federal fucking agent or something. He's a fucking real piece of shit, pussy. Real coward. I put him out at the fucking gym. He's just a pussy. And all his friends are cowards too. And I've said that a bunch of times, and they know it. Because I was doing all the dirty work on the jobs when people were shaking a few of them down. I'm the one that got them to stop shaking them down. Like, you guys are all pussies. They had like 5 brothers there and shit, and they come to me, ask me to do for the help. I did time with all these fucking savages, so that's what. And not only that, my man, my foreman on that job on the 3 shifts from the day, he's the day, but all 3 shifts, he's a foreman for all 3 shifts. That's like one of my dear friends still to this day. Eddie Silver, probably one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet ever in your life. And he's like, Robbie, just take care of it, you know? He goes, any problems, just come get me. And I handled it. Because the guy was a savage who I had to stop. And he stopped. He stopped. He's a good dude, though. I didn't want to, the guy's a straight up killer. I finished my last state bill with him back in '96. I walked a Freeman and pre-release, and we used to run to the weight room and to get the weights, because there wasn't a bunch of them. There was like 3 benches. And everyone runs for the benches. I'm like, you could have the bench. I'm going to hit the heavy bag. And after you're done with the bench, I'll come grab it from you, all right? We just do it like that, you know what I mean? Because I was the only one in the bag, me and my training partner there. And no bullshit, right? Never did deadlifts. I just did a lot of fucking running and a lot of quads and stuff like that. Some squats here and there, you know what I mean? But squats just fuck up your back really bad. I do a lot of body weight squats, right? But, what we start out with, like 225 with 3 plates on each side, more than that, like 350. And over a month's time, my last month there, when I had a wrap-up date of like November 14th or 16th, and we started in like October, and both of us got to like almost 1,000 pounds. Like, we couldn't even fit no more plates on there. We couldn't even fit more plates on the Olympic side, like the 45-pound, 35-pound bar. Couldn't even fucking put no more weights on. We had to put 25 10s and 5s on there, because there was no. If you put the 45, it would have been half off, So, and then we could just barely get it was about 900 plus pounds, or 800 plus 890 or something like that. It was a lot of weight. But I was just shocked I could do that. You know what I mean? That quick. But I was always strong, so, because I was lifting weights. That's a lot what I did. But I always hit the bag. That's the thing. Hitting the bag is really important. Like, hitting the bag, I know it don't hit back. I'm saying if you don't box, you should always be shadow boxing and hitting the bag with the right technique. Watch people that actually know what the fuck they're doing, and you'll understand throwing punches and how it works. All you need is 5 pounds of pressure to knock someone out. You got to hit them in the right spot. Temple, chin. I've hit people right here with left hooks and broken their, like people get in my face right on the streets from the, boom, left hook, right? Break their whole 5 parts in their fucking cheekbone, 5 parts in their eye sockets. All done. They got to go get fucking plastic surgery and shit. They'll never get in my face ever again in their life. I had that 2-foot rule. You come 2 foot in front of me with anyone else, you're getting dropped. Or you're definitely getting fucking 6, 8 punches coming at you, and knees and punches and kicks. Like, this is an elite street fight. It's just creatine. Hank seen it. It's just, you just put a teaspoon in it. That's it. I just started this like months ago. Someone's texting me. It's probably my wife. Be quiet, you're waking up the neighbors. No. I don't have a cash app. I have a fucking, what's it called? PayPal. And I only put like fucking, the most I've ever put on there is like $100. I'll never put more than that on a fucking card, on a fucking, are you kidding me? Never. Put all your money in a safe deposit box, or if you ever save something, if you ever save, make sure you have fucking riot pumps at 45s and 44s. Nothing lower than a 44. Well, 357 King Cobra ain't bad either, though. Just no 23s and 25s. Don't gotta do nothing. I seen people get hit by fucking 9mm, get right back up and run 3 times. They get hit 3 times. Keep running. 45 boys made the swap an elephant. All right, second one. Let's go. Come on, Hank. I know you can do this, Hank. All right. Jump rope. All right, these are called 21s. You do 7 halves, 7 the other halves, right? And then 7 folds, right? 21. Watch. Six, 7. Elbows in. Those are just 15 pounders. Those are light. Roll. Roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders both ways. Yeah. Your knees. Bend your knees. Don't put your feet together. You crunch your crown jewels. Go in circles. Bend your knees. Go in circles. Counterclockwise. Clockwise. This decompresses my spine. Makes it manageable. I like hanging on the pull-up bar too. It helps. You gotta be agile. No matter how hurt you are, you just gotta ignore the pain. You gotta be comfortable in chaos. If not, you'll perish. All false things must perish. You gotta know who the fuck you are, what you're capable of. When I was 16, 17, I was dropping grown men. That was grown men 30, 20, whatever they were. Come out of the back like tough guys. They'd be laid there in a puddle of blood. With like 6 of us, with 10 of them. And they call the cops every time after. I was in the 80s when I was a teenager. Alright, cool. Don't do it, dude, because I'll put a hole in you after I beat you up. And I'll put a 45 in your fucking. Fucking creep me on you motherfuckers, because I will hurt you. pussies anyways. Don't worry about it. I know I'm not worried. They're the ones that should be worried. The guy's been watching me for years for no reason. I told him to shit in the hat 5 times in a row when they come in the fucking room. Shit in the hat, shit in the hat, shit in the hat, shit in the hat. I'll probably pick up someone up for work. But no matter what it is, I'll win the war right here. That'll be the best content. I hope. You come from any direction, I promise you, I will hurt you. You'll find 10 Italian Marines in a hurry. You might have a chance. You think I've been doing this all these years? I'll always be ready for everything. Fucking knee to the chin works every time. Hold on. I didn't do push-ups yet, right? You're gonna bring it, brother. Don't fucking sit there. I'll walk down right now. Strapped. Oh, rather. Where'd they go? They don't want none, huh? Catch a body. Motherfuckers ain't keeping it real. That's the type of brothers that were all on my tours. Yeah, that was son that lives there. The son about to come up. Got away in the shy land. See there. That just needs much. Because now everyone fights fair. They definitely don't want to fight fair. Alright, man. Fuck with the stormy weather. Alright, man. Car going by. Corner where you can do your things. And the section isn't done. Oh, this is like 12 blocks away from the hood, but this is right off the highway, though. A lot of people around here. This used to be all Italian when I was growing up as a kid. You know, a couple of Irish, couple, different cultures. But now it's like 60, not about 40%, 30% Italian. It's all good. I don't give a fuck because I don't see color, so that shit don't bother me. And I only lived there for 10 years, and I moved to the hood. The beer. Favorite food? I eat chicken and rice a lot. I like steak, potatoes. Like my wife's a chef. She that old school Italian, you know, like her grandparents. And she's been working with food since 14 years old. And she's a cross guy for the city for 25 years. She has a 5-star rating on SB. My wife's really smart. Does a lot of good things. We got 34 years coming up together. And I got 24 years coming up off, well, without a hangover from booze and selling and sniffing cocaine, all that shit. Well, sniffing it, because I wasn't selling at that time. 5 dots in people's chests. It's crazy how resilient the human body is. Yeah, we got so much. Calvin, what's happening, brother? You're right, Hank. When I fell on my head, I had a 50-50 chance of living because, my brain was being inside my head. They had to cut my head open. And they told my wife 50-50 chance. Like, we don't know if you're going to have to wipe his ass for the rest of his life when he wakes up. We don't know. Like, everything we know about this, a million things we don't know. So, and I woke up, it was a Tuesday, it happened at 11 in the morning. I fell, bringing my German Shepherd back. I grabbed the rail and I gave, and I went over both my dogs head first, 14 feet on my head on the cement, like halfway up the stairs. And I woke up Thursday, 2 days later, and I was home the following Tuesday. So 5 days awake, I was home. They wanted me to go upstairs at 3 9 miles. I was on a bail for the union thing. I couldn't betray my friends. And not only that, I just had headaches. That was it, just headaches. Those are the shotters right there. They drive by on the little bikes and shit, quiet little bikes. See, I mind my bed. I don't bother nobody unless they need help, and then I'll help them, But that's it. I look the other way because I think that's the people's problem. Is they don't mind their own fucking business. Everything's gonna be just like a couple inches. Never off balance. Front foot's always in front of you, right? Even switch. You never see me going off balance even on southpaw. You never see me off balance ever. Switch it up. This is what I'm really right. Once you learn how to throw both hands, you're a dangerous motherfucker. You can take as much time as you want between 4s, 5s, and 6s, whatever you're doing for sets. But even if you're doing 4, you can take 5 minutes off. Don't matter. As long as you bang out. If you're a beginner, bang out at least 4 or 5. And don't do sets of 20, 25, anything you're doing. Just do sets of 5, 10. Whatever you can do. Even walk the block till you break a sweat. And then, slowly but surely get yourself stronger. Your body, whatever, you know what I mean? When I got back into training after like a year and a half, I was like 325. Man, I trained hard because that's where I always trained. Even before I had boxing, I was training hard, right? You know what I mean? So I was young. Because I grew up with a bunch of savages, so I knew unless I got stronger and bigger than all of them, but they always have my back. I can honestly say that. I know I could beat them all. A lot of them are gone way too young. They know this, though, because I love them. And they know I love them. But I think they knew, like, around 60, 70, when it sounds like a shotgun, when I was dropping grown men, I know they didn't want none. And I was working for some serious people. But none of them were offered that job, only me. So, you know, it was 200, 300 of us every day deep. I was the youngest one. But I hustled harder than everyone else. So, this one we'll do, if you don't have none of this shit, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Do a set of body squats, right? Do a set of push-ups. Do a set of abs. And shadow box with no heavy hands. I always use heavy hands, but you don't have to. Just everything perfect technique. Like I'm showing you right now. Your knees bent a little bit, always in position to punch. You know what I mean? Where you put everything, the balls of your feet. Move to the left. Don't move to the left if you're alrighty. Just one step at a time. Just learn how to move your feet. All these little things I had to do over, over, over. The left hook, right? I knew I was doing it right. You don't have to turn like this. You can, like over the shoulder, right? But just sideways, right? So I throw the left, right, and the left hook. And I swear to God, my legit trainer, my mentor said, Rob, you got a good left hook too with that straight right. He said that jab and that straight right are good. But now you get the left hook. But then, what my real trainer trained me, right? 2 hours, like at least an hour doing that left hook. And I know I was doing it really good. And he said, nope, not good yet. It was like custom model, same thing. But my guy was a lot meaner. And he wasn't mean to me after or before, just during. And that's why his kid won Golden Gloves, won Junior Olympics. You look it up. Steven P. Sigliano, look it up. You'll see where he grew up. Right here, South Coolsey. All right, so, like I said, right? Just do a set of push-ups, if you don't have, like, jump rope, anything like that, have you had any of it? Like, weights, whatever. You don't really need this shit, right? If you have pull-up bar, that's good. That's even better. Push-ups, dips. Just do a set of push-ups. Do curl with me, right? Do leg squats with your body, right? And shadow box. Throw 50 punches. Don't throw 100 like me, because your shoulders will be fucking sore. And then after a while, stop throwing punches up in the air. That's what, like, older trainers taught me later in life. Bobby, we don't have to teach you how to box. You know how to box. Just, I'm just adding constructive criticism to your training, because I know you train hard. Just add these in there. And the senior, Jimmy Farrell Senior, you say, Robbie, throw punches up in the air like this. After 50, your shoulders will be burned. I go, not mine, Mr. Farrell Senior, Mr. Farrell. But yeah, he was right. They started burning around 50. And after 100, I go, yeah, you're right. That's good. If you got anything that makes you burn that much, that means working your muscles. My music went off. I know Dave Goggins was saying, no, it's the end of the album. See? Wu-Tang Killer Bees. I was listening to this in the 90s when I used to trade. I'm not joking, man. Everything is down. I got books worth of books like that big, full of CDs and DVDs. They're all obsolete. What do you think? Ghetto Boys, Wu Chronicles, MC Ren, RZA's Bobby Digital, Led Zeppelin, Master Puppets, South of Heaven, Hello Weights, So Far So Good, So What, Killing My Business Good, Ride the Light, and Kill 'Em All, Show No Mercy, Running Blood, Peace Out Moves Mine. This is just a little bit. And then I got ones with like 1,400 tracks, 1,278 tracks on there, 593, 39 tracks, 66. I got so many tracks. It's ridiculous. Like, look at all Public Enemy, like all different types of, a mix of everything. Speed metal, hardcore rap from the 80s and 90s. I don't listen to shit today except for local shit and some new shit. There's very few new stuff I listen to. But local stuff I listen to, because they all have talent. I hope they stay out when they get out. So I like to talk to all of them and say, listen, if I can stay out and I got a bad temper, if I could do it, you definitely can. You got nothing else to prove, people. Let's go. All right. I'll even give up the jump rope for one set just for you guys to show you could do it too, without any fucking equipment or anything. You don't need equipment to do this. You're gonna break a sweat, I promise you. At the second, third set, you'll stop breaking a sweat. Quadruple set, all right? All right. Make sure your feet are shoulder width, right underneath your shoulders, and you can put your feet out a little bit or straight. I like to put them out a little bit. And go as far as you can go down with your ass. And keep your hand or out like this. Keep your hands out, or I just like keeping them beside my body and my cheeks. That's the way it's where I throw punches. That's the way I was trained. Technique and the fundamentals always. That's my back's so fucked up I can't go all the way. It kills me. But it's good. I'm not crying about it. Frozen. I get everyday occurrence. Stuck by the iron rod. One, two, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step core. Good, bro. You too. How many punches? Just do 20 or fucking 30 is good enough. You know, if you do like me, you'll be sore, I promise. But you'll be sore with 10, 30, 20. Just do sets of 10 and stuff, all the other things are 5. But legs and stomach, you should be able to do more. You know, just do it till it starts hurting. Watch my feet, watch my legs, watch how I snap punches, watch my chin's in all the time. My head always moves a little bit. My hands are always back here, so chin underneath the jab, back. I'm looking up when I'm throwing. Open right, say. Look, I'm looking up. So I can see power right to the body. Let's switch it up. Marvin Hagel was actually he was orthodox like I was. And they made him do other things help. You became better at southpaw than he was. You know, but he'd always switch to fuck up his opponents. But it really does fuck you up. When you spar with southpaws as a orthodox fighter, you'll see. It's like the complete opposite. That right hand you're looking out for is now that power hand in front, and you're watching out for that left. What you're basically doing is looking at the knees and shoulders. See what they're gonna do. Some people could do it, some people can't. Some people could just watch their hands, but they're really fast. That's not really smart. Just that little movement over. Just that. Just this. Just this. Bang, you slip. You slip it right away. Just move that punch right away. Go this way. Bang, bang, top. That's always love this one. It's never stands for. Except pull punches up in the air. With my chin still in. Because I'm just trained to do it like that. Give you an exit. A little change. You should be ashamed like a motherfucker. Streets back with all these motherfuckers. Everybody wanna be a hot stopper. Hey, ride while I chopper. Either dead or somewhere locker. Or somebody like me will break them up some proper. Alright, that's 4 sets. Not hard. Harder than most people do though. So if you're training harder than most people, you're ahead of so many other people. That's cucumber. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, good. You listen. Oh, I'm doing quadruple sets. I'm on my I think 4th or 5th one. I'm trying to get Hank to do this. And Palman already did like a hike this morning, so he's good. Palman got the fucking itch. Ask Palman, he knows. It's good to see you. You sell these. I'm not gonna call you useless because I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. No one's useless. Everyone's here for a reason. I can promise you that. You stay on your grind, keep that bitch in the back, and the bank on your mind. I never use that word in songs, even with lyrics that I respect the MCs. I don't say that word. You know why? Because I'm a white guy. I don't say that word. I say wigger to white boys that act black. You know why? Because all my black friends, they would consider me phony if I fucking acted like them. I act like myself. I don't need to act like I act like me. White guys that try to flip it up and try to be something they're not, it never ends good for them. And any black American, any Latino American, any Asian American will tell you that. They respect me 10 times than they respect any other white guys. Because you know why? I didn't need to join a gang. I didn't need none of that shit. We had each other's back. That one what I was saying where I grew up. There ain't no sitting there while your friends are fucking getting their ass kicked. You're in there or you're shunned forever. You can't have cowards. But we did have guys that never fought, and they would just sit there like this and laugh with a beer drink because they knew what was going to happen. They knew people were going to get hurt. And that's how you have a lot of confidence. It's a drought. Boy, this cold cash running out. Everybody in the way getting shook by the book. Make your life to get took. When you make that money, don't say shit, dummy. get off here. Then you'll end up in the state pen. Ah, shit. Stay stupid. You're the only motherfucker trying to do this. You're drawing too much attention. You see it's pride and you catch your lies. Game is a thing that you should be proud of. But when you're in it, it's hard to get out of. What I'm gonna do? Run full. If you sell drugs to the gun, run. If you sell a gun, run. You got the world. You have to go. Work hard. Motherfucker. Run, motherfucker. Run. Yeah, no rest in between the 4 sets, 5 or 6. Take a rest after those 4 sets. It's like when you do supersets, you're doing 4 sets. Nice and easy. You don't have to throw hot punches, just work on your technique. Perfect punches. Move your head, keep your chin tucked in. Knees bent a little bit, always in position to punch. You move just a little bit. Seven times. Right before no, clean you up. So. Bring on the workout. So that's what my religion is. What the business is exposure to your phony ass rocket. Witness this. You got a job at. So now you think you're famous. That is, then you just, we don't know your name, cuz. We don't even give a fuck. Rappers get fucked up. Security says, nah, that's a side. They don't want no conflicts. They don't want no problems. Nah. I want this to be as offensive I can make it. Scarface is right now. The original Scarface. Don't let your feet hit the ground. Keep your head off the ground. But this works with lower abs. Not every disc in my body, from my tailbone up to my neck, is going different directions. I don't want to hear you have a bad back. It's going to get worse. I just want to let this stop me. And this is just creatine, that's it. It's gone. You can see it in the, you can probably see the white. No, that's not cocaine. That's creatine. Creatine's white. It's a lot, sir. I got 2 hours left. I'll put them in the freezer so they're ice cold, even when it's 10 below zero, which it will be another month less. I had a Gibson too, dude. Strat. Overkill. No one even knows this band is. They're from Jersey. Electroviolence. The album Overkill, The Taking Over. Really good band. I've seen them like 5 times. No bullshit. Sundays at noon time. Like little clubs. The Channel. Seen them at the Channel like 3 times at least. Seen them backing up other bigger bands. Sabotage too, Motorhead. I seen Motorhead back up a lot of bands. I met Lemmy at the Boston Con. I said, why are you backing up these bands when they were inspired by you? He goes, hey mate, it's a paycheck. He goes, they all treat me with respect and I get paid. I go, I get it. It's business. Okay. No problem. I was just wondering. The worst thing you ever did. I promise you. Oh my goodness. Shots. Take the pain. Rebound. Reactions appeal to me. Face reality. Stand God, you social misfit. You're one of us now. 20 months. Processor for sure. Processor of the day. None of these are just cosmetic. Halfway 7, halfway 7, and full 1 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now do full 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Look, I'm sweating already. And I came out when it was dark. Oh, I know you remember. I know Hank can verify it. But look, the sun's already up. It's already coming up. There's nothing like that. When everyone else is sleeping and you're almost there. But you're so far ahead of them. It's all about people. And then the rest of the day is easy. Like, anything else is going to be easy. Now you take a break. You can take 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever. Just make sure you do another 4. Alright? I've been doing these a long time in my life. I used to superset in the gym. Like, I don't really lift a lot of weights. I do a lot of light weights and a lot of reps and like different machines. Just stuff for like bone density and stuff, because when you get older, right, you need it. But like if I do like light bench, a lot of reps, I'll do nose breakers with the easy curl bar for triceps and laying on the bench. I'll triple set those with straight bar curls, and then I'll jump rope. So set a bench, set of straight bar curls, nose breakers, and jumping rope. People look at me like I got 5 heads. I'm like, you shouldn't be looking at me like that. Do you know what endurance and cardio is? Because you're not going to last too long, I promise you. After 30 seconds, your arms will be tight, and you'll hold your hands up. Hold your hands up for 30 seconds or a minute. See how long you can do it with foam punches. See how long you're going to bring those hands down. Your hands are going to get tight, your arms are going to get tight, especially the bigger they are. I'll give you the right information. Unlike other trainers that train on influencers or whatever you want to call them, I'm not an influencer. I'm not ashamed to say I use YouTube, any of that shit, Spotify, any of it. Because, what the fuck? It's a good platform. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. There's nothing sugarcoated. I'm not going to lie and tell you it's easy. I'm not going to lie and comfort you unless you needed comfort, and then I'll talk to you, you know. I'm not going to call you an asshole for that, but I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings on purpose. I'm just old school. I can't fake it. I can't reprogram myself. There's no way. Not when I grew up. No way. But I am nice around good people. People are good around me. I don't act like an asshole. There's no reason to. But people want to act like tough guys and all that shit. Well, I love pulling people's cards. That's one of my favorite things. You know, sometimes it needs to be done. John Jones, like someone that sticks up for you for fucking like 8 years, telling haters online that, you know, but yeah, this is John Jones. I know he trains really hard, you know. When he trains really hard. I know there's a lot of fights he didn't train for, right? But he stayed on. That goes to show you how good he is. And when I used to fight, most times it used to be on the weekends when I was drinking and partying. Because everyone's got looking courage then. That's why I trained all week. I don't like losing. Even in sports, I never like losing. I never really did. Irish. Keep stretching. Before, after, and during. Get this last one in the head before I go to the gym and hit the heavy bag. With the big 16-ounce gloves on, put the wraps on, 16-ounce gloves, and run. And do some like flies with the machines. Chest and back exercises. You know, nothing big, just a lot of reps. That's it. A lot of fucking fake fucking wannabes in that gym too. They all think lifting weights gonna get them tough as shit. It's funny to me. It makes me laugh. And that's chicken roll.
fighters that only throw not even 100 punches in a fucking 25-minute fucking fight. I just banged out 500 fucking punches in 5 quadruple sets. And throwing them in the air like this is 10 times harder than throwing them straight. These are heavy hands. Each one's 3 pounds. So when I use 16-ounce gloves, it ain't shit. When I use just my hands, it really ain't shit. And punches come so fast. It's all about footwork. Those little moves. Move. When you move backwards, and with that left hook, pull that over here. Body, head. Body. Straight to the body. Hit them in the arms. If you can't hit them, if they're nice and defensively sound, hit them in the arms. Shoulders, arms. Over around 2, 3. You're going to hurt. And you're going to stop. Okay. Especially when you're throwing kicks at their body. That really hurts. This legs are 10 times stronger than your upper body or your arms. Your arms are only less than a third of your body. And I got my arms are over 18 inches. Like this. This way. They're big. They're big enough, you know? They're almost too big. Why do you sleep? I'm awake. I'm an American. Cucumber, lime cucumber, pepino, lemon. Like a 45 right there. That how bigger. Slow the lands. Soft on the mat. We get guns, we got draw. White people to break them. We got land, we get score. We got bigger guns, you I know we can take. Put the jammy away, you know. I'm gonna go live to do the post fight. I've only ever been to the gym for half an hour. Won't take me longer than that. Hank, thank you for being in there, brother. Carmen, Sean, you Silas, thank you, all of you, right? Listen, I know you're breaking a sweat if you did at least 5 quadruple sets. Even if you did 5 sets of 5, 10, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can handle. I gotta go run uphill for 3 minutes before. Heavy bag, 16-ounce gloves, wraps, 16-ounce gloves. And then do like a little body workout, right? And then run again for another 3 to 5 minutes, all depends. Usually the last. And I stretch before I do all that, and I stretch after too. It's like a spider web there at the gym. I just pull a lot. I stretch a lot because I have so many injuries from landing on my head in 2003. It's all like deep compression on my back. It's really, even though I'm in more pain after,
I smoke weed. That's the only thing for my pain. Like I actually need those pain meds first couple of years, going back to work and stuff. But worst thing coming off those because I didn't sleep for a month and a half, and I did 3 months for the union. Even with a fractured skull, 8 months out the brains. I wasn't telling my friends, even my dead friend. We could have walked away with no time. Me and my ex-boss, still different. All because of rats. All so-called tough guys. When in the feds, when life gets real, when I always say about life gets real, you find out who's real. 3 of us told him the shit in a hat. I know that for sure because one of them, his brother worked for, was head ballistics for the state police, and he knew feds, and feds said, "Yeah, the kid nailed told us the shit in a hat." His brother told me exactly everything I said in the room. I go, "Yeah, that's right. Why, do you expect anything different?" He goes, "No." He goes, "They just think they can fucking intimidate people." I go, "Well, I told them, I don't know who's feeding it because my ex business manager wasn't a boss. I mean, he wasn't he was the boss, but he was never a criminal. All because of a prosecutor's ego. That's what it was." And when I went into the courtroom during the sentencing, during his trial, when they sentenced him there, the lady with the ego, the prosecutor said, "Oh, one of his enforcers just walked into the courtroom." And when I went to stand up, the fucking CI piece of shit that's in there right now, he he's like, don't. And I'm like thinking, like, maybe he's right. All I was gonna say is, Your Honor, if someone jumped over and sucker punched you, those COs over there would smash the shit out of that dude. It's the same exact fuck idea. Someone sucker punches your businessman, the most powerful union in New England. That's why he picked us. You know what I mean? Me and 2 other guys. He picked the right guys because we went to the end. We never fucking told. I'm like, I don't know where you learn these lies from, but my boss ain't a criminal. I did it, not him. And here's the deal. I told him, don't roll down the window. I had tinted windows in the back of my Expedition. He was sitting back there for a reason. Don't roll down the window. You got to pay for my lawyer. You got to get me out on bail because that guy's going to rat. I promise you. And when he rolled down the window, when I got in the truck, I go, "What the fuck did I tell you, fucking Scott? What the fuck?" Not even 20 seconds, 18 seconds later, my wife calls Robbie, APBL for Neil, Sigliano, and Bordy. I said, "See, fucking boss? See?" I go, "I told you not to roll down the fucking window. No face, no case, right?" So click. I go, "I'm dropping you off. Sig, drop you off." And I parked my truck 2 streets over from where I lived. I went through the backyards. I knew all the neighbors anyways where I grew up, 3 streets over from there. And I grabbed I think I grabbed like a pound of weed. I grabbed like a 50 OC40s I had. I grabbed like $1,000 cash. I told my wife, meet me at that hotel room up on Woodrow in Braintree, and I'll turn myself in the morning with my lawyer. And that's what I did. And they let me out because I never defaulted from court because I always knew I was going to get caught eventually doing shit I was doing. And if you don't show up to court, you'll never get bail, because you're a flight risk. I was never a flight risk. I was never going to, who wants to look over their back for the rest of their life? Not me. It was bad enough I had to look around my fucking shoulders where I hung around selling drugs with 200 fucking animals. You know what I mean? I didn't have to worry about them. We had to worry about cops raiding, which Quincy cops, Stadies, and Metros back then in the 80s. They used to come from everywhere, and we'd always get away. We'd cut right through the woods, jump over a huge fence right into our friend's house, and like 50 would go into the house, and like 5 of us would sit on the porch on top. It was upstairs, and you see cops driving everywhere, right? And one, they was, "Hey, you see a fucking about 50, 100 guys running this?" I go, "Yeah, that way." We'd all go like, "Yeah, that way." You know what I mean? We're all laughing. But they had it in the paper in like 89, 90, $1 million plus operation across the street. I'm like, man, like, ooh, like, are these people stupid? We've been doing this since the 80s, early 80s, like 83. I started when I was 11. I was 12 going on 13, so I got 11, right? And all my friends are like 13, 14, and 15, and 17, and 18, and 19, and 20. And the guy I worked with, my mentor, was like 30, 32. He's a straight up killer, you know what I mean? And my friends are really tough too. All my friends are tough. And I could hold my own, you know what I mean? But I only got tougher, hanging around with those kids, and my mentor made me like more of a savage because like when you're collecting money for people and when you're fighting a lot almost every day with your friends and you don't step in and jump in with your friends, like you're kind of not going to be respected. You're not going to be feared. And once people start knowing that you are fearless, because in a way you can't fear nothing. It's just the way it is. Like we didn't have to join no gang. Like it was like everyone had each other's backs. If I let my friends hold guns of mine, they would have started shooting them in the air, all kinds of shit. Like I'd have to actually fight them to take it back and shit. Like I never put my shit out in front of those people because they were uncontrollable. They were uncontrolled energy. They were all misunderstood, but they would give you the shit out the back and they would fucking do anything for you. If 5 guys were standing in front of you, they would step up front and stop doing fucking haymakers and bombs. And I seen friends of mine fight for 3 hours straight, pouring blood, their face swelled up and saying, "Come on, more, let's go." I'm not even fucking joking. Like different breed we were born. I swear to God, when people say they're cut from a different cloth, it's really true. I'm not like bragging on it. It's really the truth. I thought we lived through all the violence so the younger generation, this generation wouldn't have to. I really thought that was the case. But I do have faith in the younger generation because even the younger generation seen through the bullshit here in America. And it's all the older guys got up like, I vote all the time. Believe it or not, like even ex-felons could fucking vote because I've been out for 5 years without that fucking thing in 2001, right? In 2004, I did the time for it. I pleaded out to it because my co-defendant who died, right, 2 weeks prior to he was going to take time for me and our boss because he didn't have kids like we did. And he died, so his our boss's lawyer he said, "You and Scott can walk out of here. You say it was Sigliano's fault. You guys walk out with nothing." I go, "I can't do that." I go, "Don't ever say that to me again." I said, "I respect you. I respect your family, but don't ever talk to me like that again. Like I can't even do that to my worst enemy. Never mind my dear friend who just died last fucking week. It was a week prior. He died a week prior." And I looked at my life. I go, $30,000 man. Go get me something I could do and get me a stay of execution because I got stay of execution before. My lawyer for my first 2 state bids. She's a Superior Court judge. She's the best. Like I owe that lady my life. I owe another guy my life who was my intensive probation officer when I was 13, and I had adult probation officer when I was 6. So I had 2 probation officers, and I'm still friends with both of those guys. One's a judge in Quincy Court. So if I was a criminal right now, I'd be getting away with all kinds of things. But guess what? I'm not. I proved them right. They all said you have a lot of fucking potential, Robbie. You just a product of your environment. That's all it is. And that's what happens with a lot of people. But you can't use that excuse your whole life. You have to, like around 25, you start maturing. And to be honest, when my wife she wasn't even my wife yet, but when my wife had our kid, my first kid, 38 hours of labor, 36 hours of labor, that changed my whole perspective on life. When I cut that umbilical cord, I said, well, now it's for real, and I want to give my kid what I didn't have growing up. And I had a lot of love. My aunt, my uncle, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles that were here, once in a while from Pittsburgh and shit. My mother always gave me love, but my father never did shit for me. I didn't even meet my father until I was 32. So, like, I just want to be everything my father wasn't. You know what I mean? And I was really young. I was more than my father was, a million times over. And right now, I'm 1,000 times more than he is. He lives with his younger brother. If I ever had to live with my younger brother and depend on my younger brother, that's like a nightmare. Like, he can't take care of himself. And he's a good kid, too. He should have millions of dollars. He's such a good kid. Such a good person. But never mind the trip down memory lane. But yeah, if you want to look at that show, it's 2001. Fucking Feds, Quincy Cops got me, Robert George Nail III, Scott Boydie, and Stephen Pisagliano. Rest in peace, Stephen Pisagliano. His father trained me. He was the one that taught me the left hook, taught me everything, taught me mindset, all of it, breathe, all of it. But my mentor taught me all the fundamentals prior to that. But I boxed to stop fighting on the streets. But here's the thing, it just made me a better street fighter. It really did. But the sparring and stuff was really good. I like sparring. I got to meet Mom and Hagler and shit. And then when he died, God bless his soul, during my second state bid, I told him, I said, when I come out, I'll be in fucking the best shit. We'll go for that heavyweight title. And I remember my wife telling me like 3 months in, Robbie, he died. I go, send flowers right away. And I cried all fucking day. And then I remembered my ex-boss offered me a job like a year prior, like before I even picked up the fucking selling cocaine charge. And I said to him, I go, I'm not good at taking orders. I go, and I sleep. I wake up in the fuck I want. I always have money on. I don't gotta take. I'll never take orders from nobody, not even you. He goes, I'll ask you nicely, but you will be a boss. He said so, and he kept his word. So I said, fuck it. You know, here's the thing. I was bringing home like $1,500 a week legally. So I didn't have to sell drugs, look on my shoulder. And when you're making like 100,000, 120,000 a year, you know, legally, you're in a different tax bracket. You know, you're just making a lot of money. Even when bank tellers see a check for every week, they're fucking like a little bit jealous. You know what I mean? But right out of prison, right, second state bed, I'm on the biggest fucking government construction jobs there are, under 500 feet underground and shit. But I was up top, master rigger and tagger / steward / problem solver. There was like 4 or 5 of us that were the business managers, like eyes and ears on every job, because the big dig was like 9 different tunnels going on in a 20-year span, one and sometimes 3 of them going at once. So when there was a new job starting, the people that were on the second job would go to the new job. The people that were on the first job would go to the second job. You know what I mean? We'd always rotate. It always worked out good. But I was on the last tunnel job in Massachusetts, and my doctors wanted me to go on fucking disability, the head of neurology and my primary care. They said, you ain't gonna be walking in 10 years. I go, I've been working for 9, almost 10 years right now since this fucking injury. I go, I made 2 albums, raised another kid with my daughter in college, UMass JFK Dean's List. I go, my son killing it in basketball. Like, he's going to be a scout for the fucking Celtics. He's his second year. He's almost done with his second year. Like, I put my kids through college, me and my wife. Like, it takes 2, believe me. Like, my wife's the best mother in the world to our kids. I got to hand it to my wife, honestly. It's really easy if you're a good mother of your children, right? And the father basically is there to fucking take care of the financial and shit and to fucking discipline the kids. But I don't have to discipline my kids 3 times each. I give them time to look at the corner and figure out what you did wrong. And that would be on the extreme. So if they said like something stupid to their mother or really disrespectful. And after a minute, I feel bad. I go, do you know what you did wrong? Yeah. I go upstairs. And later on, I'd say, you know, you're a good kid. Don't worry about it. We all make mistakes. And I think like 2 or 3 times again, that was it. And their whole use. The 2 youths. One loved all his men, subscribe and like. I want to be a savage. This is the shit you got to do daily, you know, before everyone else wakes up. At least if you can't do it. And listen, I work days, I work switch, I work nights, 17, 18 years in the union, right? And prior to the union, I worked at Philly's Baked and Namlin, part-time, 3 afternoon nights after school. So I would never have to ask my mother something for nothing. I'd flip that over every time, right? And always look good. On my walk home, I sell joints, 2 5-foot fences. And by the time I got to the park, there'd be 50, 100 people on there. I'd be like, nah, I'm going home. I'm going to shower. I better just work for 6 hours. But I'd still make money walking home. And I watched the honeymoons with my stepfather after I showered. And we'd smoke a couple of ties. I go to sleep. Yep. And always worked. So I get my early retirement next year. I'm a disability, right? But the mushrooms for chefs and shit. There's 218 different strains. I'm doing like lion's mane, like all different kinds of things. Gold cat. I got all kinds of strains. I'm like some of the most expensive ones, and all organic. And I will do psilocybin ones soon. You know, once I talk to a few people, for people that need it, like addicts, veterans, people that need to realize there's something else out there in the world. You know what I mean? what we can't see. Not that you're like hallucinating or anything. It just it humbles you, and I like to fucking like do 3.5 grams every day, or a gram and a half. I forget what they consider microdosing. I forget, but it would make you humble every day. The pot makes me nicer. I'm not saying because of Joe Rogan. I was smoking weed in the 80s. Joe Rogan didn't start smoking weed. He was 30 years old. I was doing acid with all my fucking friends. We were selling acid, sheets of acid, $5 a hit. I was doing this shit in the 80s when I was a teenager. Joe Rogan wasn't even fucking thinking about smoking weed or fucking doing acid or messing, anything like that in the fucking 80s. So I remember selling an animals that wrote, Grant's trying to be fucking Joe Rogan. No, I was Joe Rogan before Joe Rogan was Joe Rogan. I was way fucking crazier than Joe Rogan, 10 times fucking. I'm a fucking savage still to this fucking day. I'll be a savage to the day I fucking die. I'm fucking 90 or 120. I'll be a fucking savage. Savage mentality for the rest of my fucking life. Only reason I do this shit is for mental, and now I'm in a lot of fucking pain. But guess what? I was already in pain before I started. Don't matter. But one love to everybody out there. I will be doing post fights this morning for the past weekend. And tomorrow morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, I do Muay Thai early morning at 5:55 or 6:05 East Coast time. It's live on YouTube too, so you can watch it and listen to the commentary because I go off on commentary when there's knockouts. There's a lot of fucking animals in the lower promotions and fucking Muay Thai. It's like when they're into their 40th, 30th, and 50th fights. Those are the promotions. There's a lot of them, good ones. And they're nice enough to let me commentate them, you know what I mean? But peace, people, nothing but love, all right? I'm going to do post fights in a couple hours.